Yeah, so Dr. Demento was another inspiration of mine. Um, he was a nationally syndicated radio DJ, probably even really international, and he played a lot of quirky novelty music. He played things like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, Fish Heads, The Cockroach That Ate in Cincinnati. Of course, he's the person that discovered Weird Al way back in the 70s. So anyhow, Dr. Demono is getting ready to retire. And he, I think, has been on the air like 55 years, something like that. But you can find him at drdemento.com, and he still does an internet show. And then after he retires, he'll still have his full archive of vintage and more current shows available for streaming. And so I do recommend that. But anyhow, Dr. Demono was really a neat personality on the radio. He introduced me to a lot of different music. What happened was I was just going through the radio stations on my what they called a jam box on the back in the day. It was just a radio. I was just scrolling through the different stations and came upon some kind of oddball song. It was some kind of dance song that was like cartoon theme songs, and I think it was called Jane, Get Me Off This Crazy Thing, and just a medley of cartoon themed show songs, including the Jetsons. So I stopped and thought, well, this is really different. And then I continued to listen, and I think he played like I Lost on Jeopardy by Weird Al, and of course, probably in their mix was like Fish Heads, Junk Food Junkie by Larry Gross, all those kinds of things. And so I started listening and realized, hey, this person's on the air every Sunday night. And then somehow I ran into his archivist, Jeff. He's from Indiana. He still is Dr. Demoto's archivist. He's been that way for, I think, over 30 years now. But we'll actually probably talk to Jeff here on the show. So anyhow, those are some of my national DJs that inspired me when I started DJing. So this is part of the 30-day blog for WGen-X Radio, and we'll talk to you soon. It's the big party with Dusty Duke. We've been challenged as a station to do a 30-day vlog, so those here at WGen-X Radio have been making vlogs. So one of the things you see, if you've ever been to a party or if you've ever seen a DJ at a radio station, why do they wear headphones? Well, that's a good question. So if you're a mobile DJ, the reason you wear headphones is to cue up the next song. So you have one song playing. These days it'd probably be an audio track off a laptop. And while that one's playing, you have the ability to listen to the next track to see if it's the right song, just to get a feel for the song if you don't know it. Also to get a feel for how to mix in that song to the one before it. So that's why a lot of DJs wear headsets. And then you can even do things as listen to what's being played through the speakers on one side of your headset, and on the other side you can be able to hear the song that you are actually queuing up to play. And then of course if you're beat mixing and things like that, you can just do some of your beat matches and things in the headset. A lot of DJs now wear just earbuds or things like that. When I do mobile shows, I just bring in my own headphones. I'm kind of old school. I don't wear the earbuds at shows, but the trend seems to be to bring in your own headset now. But if you ever wondered, that is why DJs tend to wear headphones. If there's something out there though that is also kind of interesting that is kind of like wearing headphones. So there's a thing called a silent disco, and that's for parties. So say you're at a party, wedding reception or something, and they say they're having a silent disco. What that means is the DJ is broadcasting out of his DJ system more than one channel. So somebody may tune in to like the dance song channel he's playing, and somebody else may be like into like a new wave channel, maybe an alternative channel, something like that. And so everybody's listening to their own music and dancing to it. And so music isn't really being played over a speaker so much as it is being channeled through the headsets or earbuds. So that's what a silent disco is. I'm sure there's videos out there for that. But anyhow, it's Dusty Duke with the Big Party, WGen-X Radio.